Welcome to another episode of The Best Revenge is Good Living podcast. Now, your host, Larry Oaks.
The best revenge is good living. Back. Man, this COVID, I just haven't had the want or the desire to even comment on all the bullshit that's going on the last few months out there from A to Z. It's just too much. So if I can't take it, how am I going to add to it? And that's why I don't, it's so difficult right now to have an opinion, because I'm so conflicted on so many different, there's so much stuff going on all at once right now that it is supercharging the atmosphere, like that fucking movie with Samuel L. Jackson, where he's controlling everybody through their telephone chips that he gave out for free, and he turns them on and they all start trying to kill each other until the chips are turned off. Like my dad used to say way back in the 70s, if you see it on television, they've got it already. And as I've grown through all those years and decades, and from the beginning of color television, right, to flat screen 70 inches now and beyond, these whole walls of interactive content and media screen, whatever it is. I came up in the late 80s, early 90s, in the hip hop industry. I was making music. I was doing shows. I had 200-300 people, at a little venue. From that to that. So this is what I'm going to say. The way that you create income, the way that you get the most compensation is through advertising dollars. Multiple streams of income. When you start thinking of things, and when you start putting your imagination to work, and you start closing your eyes and taking time out and critically thinking about what it is you really want to do, or what your purpose is, or what it is you have to say, or if at all, of anything. So this is what I'm going to say. The way technology is today, it gives you the ease. It doesn't mean that it's easy, but it gives you the ease to say what you want to say, create your own publication, whatever you want to call it, your own publishing, your own content, your own thought patterns and vibration. There's a lot of memory bank that puts the data points together in order to make final decisions and create final opinions. But you have to take that data in, put it as a data point, and make your determination based on your data points, right? Because it's all energy. When that energy is ignited due to oppression or ridicule or being treated as if you're less than, right? Second-class citizen. Because I live in California. All the people that were around Nancy Pelosi and Newsom, you think that they have your best interest at hand? When you have these ancient people, just all these people, man, that have been around for decades, who've created this cesspool. And Newsom is the nephew of Nancy Pelosi, right? Come on, man. You don't have to scratch too deep in the surface to see, right? Shit ain't adding up. Things don't make sense. Those are the people that need to be defunded. Those are the people that need gracefully just bow out. And I don't like to disparagingly talk about people anymore, especially elderly. Just leave. I know there's plans being worked out. I know things are going on. and the shit is getting thick, right? This game and this Monopoly board, or maybe it's life, could be both, but you're just driving along in your little car with your peg, and it's not hard to see who controls all the little ports of entry in the game of life. But this game is do or die. And you're seeing it out there. This game is, life or death. And you're seeing people defend themselves with weapons. Because when these people come through, most of them are getting paid, and they're just trying to destruct, and they're just trying to do their job to the best of their ability while they are of value and service. And a lot of them believe in the ideology, and you have to it can't just be for the money only. They might be ready to die. Where I'm at, the country club does like a 30-minute, fireworks show. If motherfuckers try to jump the gate and, storm the country club, yeah, there's going to be problems. Definitely going to be problems. But that's why we have God-given rights to protect ourselves. If you've got your self-defense and motherfuckers are coming to break down your doors, yeah, they're catching some lead. If it's a weapon, or if it's our fists, whatever it is, because I stay trained up. You know what I'm saying? I stay qualified. Stay ready. And you know the rest. So there's a lot of memory bank that puts the data points together in order to make final decisions and create final opinions. But you have to take that data in, put it as a data point, and make your determination based on your data points. But now with us getting 100 and some odd days out from the presidential election for 2020, we have the right to do these things. What everybody needs to do is get their cameras out, get their phones out, do letters, emails, do something, and start speaking out. Like I've always said, the way that you create income, the way that you get the most compensation is through advertising dollars. Always has been, always will be. It used to be newspapers, then it was magazines, and then it was, internet. Now it's internet. Now it's social media. Now it's whatever platform that you're on, that's a multi-billion-dollar platform, is going to pay for your eyeballs. And depending on what it is you have and the amount of people and the type of demographic of the people that you have, then the advertising dollars are, astronomical, to the point of Rogan, with his 100 million, Spotify. That's just, if you're going to take that route, it's there. You know what I mean? You can't get to that route unless you play that $100 million game. And that's that oath that always triggers me when I was hearing, the other day I was hearing X22 showing all these people on Twitter, and he's like taking the oath. And to me, the connotations and the what I think about when they say take the oath is that you take the oath with Satan the devil, right? The sell your soul, whatever oath. I was in the Bay. I wasn't taking that oath. Now there were forerunners. 40's my age, but look at 40 now. Too Short, not so much. JT, not so much. But Too Short's a little older, JT's a little younger, but 40's my age. He made that independent money, but you always got to pay the piper, at the end of the day, because on this earth, there is a God on this earth. And if you don't know who the God of this earth is, then you need to, do a little homework and stuff. But, it's no wonder why there's so much evil and just, bad things around all the time. It's no wonder. It's actually easy to understand if you want to. But people want to be willfully ignorant because they have belief that things have to be a certain way. And there's never a second given to the fact that just because you think that something should go a certain way or be a certain way, but the expectation of others to do the things that we expect or the way that we want it or how we want it, and then we get bent out of shape and ruin our day or lose energy towards negative, is where problems arise. And where we're at now, because when you're doing these things, you're stressing the system. And just like any system, when you stress the system is prone to break some way, somehow. It might be a little pinhole or a little hairline, or it might be a complete blowout. But you are bound if you don't change something. And sometimes there's no way around it. So sometimes, you just got to give it the full throttle because, there's just no saving it, right? Or some to that effect. Let me get to the point of strategy, what we're going to do moving forward from now, moving forward, July 2020 and beyond. But now with us getting 100 and some odd days out from the presidential election for 2020, the best revenge is good living. 7 minutes, 15 minutes, and then the 30-minute show. And then I'm going to do it on just the regular videos. And maybe they might be snippets from full 30-minute shows or whatever the case may be when I go through editing. And then also the clips channel and see how they play and see where they go. You know what I mean? Because, you have to again, going back to knowing the game that you're playing, you have to utilize, it used to be the tools that are available. Now it's which tool, because there's so many of them. So you have to really be, a lot of them you can't go wrong either way, but you have to do your homework, always research, always do your own research, and at least validations or verifications, at least 2 layers to 3 layers deep is my suggestion. Do your own background, checks. You have to in life, because that's every time I've ever got burnt and I blame myself, it's because I didn't do what I'm saying. I didn't do my little scrub. Always do it, especially now with all the information that, and you can't believe anything. We got to set it off. There's going to be a lot of things going on. Hillary Clinton's, last that I've heard, is set to testify September 9th, 2020, under oath. Does anybody remember what went down on fucking September 9th, 2001? 3 trillion. What? And the number is up. The rates have gone up since 01. So a lot of things going on. The kitchen sink is coming. So this is what I'm going to say. Live your life the way you want to live your life. Prepare yourself so that you don't have to depend on the system for a year. Minimum. Because they fucking with people. Because if you can make it through a year, then you're good. Because that first year, you're gonna have to do some things that you've never done before to keep the things that you have. And I ain't talking about giving up that booty. I'm not talking about that oath and that music industry and Hollywood and entertainment industry angle. I ain't talking about that. I'm saying you're gonna have to get physical. You don't know what I'm talking about. If you don't know that song, you don't know what I'm talking about. There ain't even no sense in even trying to explain any of the things that I'm saying or why I'm saying it. And that's the beautiful thing about this show, the Larry Oaks, the Best Revenge is Good Living show, is that it's my show. I am not beholden to anybody. I produce it. The only thing is, being a one-man show, you have to, do everything basic, because basically that's, I only know the basics. I definitely haven't mastered graphic design or video editing or any of that type of thing. But you know what I'm saying? You use this little camera right here, get that microphone right there. Got this microphone and I can hear myself. And you just put that gift out there and gab it up. So speaking of gab, there's where are the engineers at? Where are the computer engineers? Well, we need to start something else other than YouTube, other than Google, other than any of these platforms that they're censoring people, they're censoring thought. We need a true bulletin board. We need a true blackboard where you can go up and you can post content, whatever it is. You're selling something, or you're teaching something, or you want something, and you're able to put it up there, and it is what it is. If you want your life to be better, there's only one way. And he ain't going to search you out. You need to search him out. That's his word. Because I got, I got no kind of feelings for people that don't have. Because if you want, then there's only one way. You need to humble yourself. And that's the thing. These people out here panhandling, the people out here that's in need, will they bend a knee? Or is their humility on still up here? If you don't want the pigeons around, stop feeding them. If you don't want the cat around, stop feeding them. They'll go somewhere else. But you feed them, you leave, you leave the crumbs out, well, they're going to come get them. And you reap what you sow. And all the above. You made your bed, you lay in it. I stay trained up. Stay ready. And you know the rest. So, multiple streams of income. Advertising dollars is where it's at. The technology and the ease at which you can create your own published information and create a massive amount of advertising dollars is limitless, is unlimited, only by your own mind and your own imagination. Because where we're going to be going in from this fourth quarter of 2020 and beyond is we're going to be going to not the Q depth, but deeper. It's going to be all the background, all the back down, bunker style. And we're digging it all up, and we're going to be getting it out for you. So until next time, the best revenge is good living. Peace. Life, the best revenge is good living. This has been another Pure Entertainment production. All names have been changed to protect the innocent. Remember to like, share, subscribe to that bitch. Peace.